Well, we got some typical Southern Oregon weather here in early spring. It pretty much rains most weeks between the beginning of March and the beginning of May. That's just how it is here in the Pacific Northwest, but welcome back to today's video. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. We made it through another week, and that means it's time to go racing on the weekends, whether you're gonna be at a dirt track or you're gonna be watching from home. It's always fun to have that escape and get a chance just to tune into some live action. Now, as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to be getting out of town for this Friday and Saturday because we are actually going to be heading to the Tulare Thunderbowl down in Southern California. It'll be my first trip to the track. I'm sure quite a few of you guys know what Tulare is. It actually is pretty famous and has a reputation in the sprint car world. Definitely one of the tougher tracks in the country, and that combined with the California competition in 360s and 410s, it just always makes that place very exciting. But it's pretty cold outside right now. We're actually going to be hitting the road to head south down to Tulare later today, but I want to head inside the race shop and share with you guys just what our plans are for this weekend and share some of the footage that I took as our preparation for this weekend, turning around from the West Coast Nationals, racing quite a few days in a row in the Outlaw Cart, and then getting our sprint car operation ready to head south. So we're here in the race shop now. We have our backup car here behind us. This thing is freshly wrapped. As you can see, it has not hit the racetrack yet, or at least this body and this wrap hasn't. This is the car that we ran last season. I figured it'd be a pretty cool little backdrop for today's video. Like I said, we are heading to the Tulare Thunderbowl Speedway for 2 nights of action. Now, I know a couple people from down in California might be asking the question, Tanner, why are you not going to Ocean Speedway on Friday and Placerville on Saturday? So Tulare is competing with the Sprint Car Challenge Tour on Saturday, and then the Ocean Speedway, the Taco Bravo sprints on Friday. And the main reason that we decided to go to the Thunderbowl was because the Trophy Cup. If you guys have never heard of the Trophy Cup, it's one of the biggest 360 sprint car shows in the United States, and it is hosted every single year at Tulare. And as we tried to evolve our 360 program, and now that we got a 410, we're obviously trying to branch out and race at many new places. And I've never been down there before, and we saw this as a great opportunity to go down there and get some laps. And also with Placerville and Ocean running, maybe it'll kind of split the field. Trust me, there's still going to be a bunch of good cars at the Thunderbowl, one of those being Rico Abreu and the Paul Silva number 57. But anyway, with the split fields, that'll give a guy like me who has zero experience down there a chance to just go and make some laps for 2 nights of racing. And I'm absolutely pumped for it. The track that we are going to is known for having a curb right on the fence, usually top dominant. A lot of my friends down there, and in any interviews or media footage you watch from it, they always talk about the hole going into turn 1. So that's another thing we're probably going to experience this weekend, but overall it's a new track for me. We're hoping to also meet a ton of fans. I'm not sure how many they are allowing at the racetrack, but I'm sure we will see quite a few throughout the pits and the grandstands. So obviously we started the year down in Arizona at the Wild Wing Shootout with the 410 in, so we had to pull that out and then drop the 360 in. My crew chief Roger is obviously very experienced, but myself, now that we're starting to switch, maybe from limiteds to 360s, and we've had a couple engine issues at the racetrack, and we've also had plenty of opportunities here in the shop. So I'm starting to get much better at these engine swaps. Whether it's pulling one out or putting a fresh one in, I'm starting to get quicker and quicker and figure out the routine of how to do it. So that has been a pretty neat experience for me. Once we got it in and got the car ready to go, we decided to fire it up. Obviously, this was going to be the first time that it was going to be fired for 2021. So as you guys just heard, that thing sounded phenomenal, and it should absolutely roar around the Thunderbowl this weekend. Remember, our goal is to go down there this weekend and get laps. The Thunderbowl or Tulare is known to be very tricky, and I would say the more experience you have there, the better. So our goal, go down there, get some laps this weekend, try to practice running multiple different lanes, figure out the bottom, try to figure out the top, which is tough to do in just 2 short nights of racing. So once we got the car all fired up, it was time to load it in the trailer. And I know a couple of you guys have been asking for a trailer tour. That will be coming soon.
like I said, the merch gang it.
Well, the sprint car and meal and most of everything is all loaded here in the trailer. We are all super pumped to embark on our second sprint car trip of the season. The first one was down to the Arizona Speedway, and the second one is gonna be to the Thunderbowl. So everything is all loaded up, and we are about 24 hours away from leaving. We're still just trying to work on getting that whole situation figured out, a good place to store it, somewhere where it's safe, and also out of the weather. So once we have a good spot for it here in the coming weeks, I'll definitely be bringing that trailer tour to you guys, and you'll be able to see it a little bit more in our vlogs this weekend. So now that everything is locked and loaded and ready to go, we are gonna be hitting the road in just a couple of hours. I checked my phone, I believe it's about 8.5 or a 9-hour drive. So my dad's gonna be trucking south, and then obviously the whole family, we will all be in the RV. Bennett's gonna be coming along. We're gonna be picking him up about 2 hours into the trip. He was originally supposed to run his dwarf car this weekend, but they had a couple of problems, and now it won't be ready, which I'm sure we'll talk about in the podcast, and he'll explain it over on his YouTube channel. If you guys wanna watch this weekend live, Friday and Saturday, so the day I'm uploading this video, we will be racing. It's gonna be on Flow Racing, which I'll link at the top of the description. If you guys do decide to buy their $150 membership, which it's well worth it, you can watch so many nights of action, whether it's the All-Stars, whether it's local stuff out here on the West Coast, USAC, and the list goes on. They have stuff pretty much playing every single night. If you guys choose to go through my link at the top of the description, you will be directly supporting me, which I do appreciate. And if any of you guys are watching the video and you're gonna be in Tulare this weekend, let me know, stop by the trailer. We will have all of our merchandise stocked up. We are also gonna have my new t-shirts for 41 Red Bluff Outlaw wins. These are super limited, so if you wanna pick one up this weekend, we should have them. If you can't, go to the website now and get one, because like I said, we only printed so many, and once they're gone, they're gone. We will never be reordering. Those just recently hit the website, so I will also have that link at the top of the description. They are not only a super cool design, but they are something that captures a moment in my racing career that myself and my family and our team is just super proud of. To better follow along with what we're doing, you can also follow me on social media at TannerHolmes18 on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Also TikTok, we will be posting unique content with what's going on, small clips of maybe qualifying, hot laps, mud pack, a main event action, anything that's exciting. We will try to put that on there first before the weekend's over. And like I said, it's gonna be a good weekend. So I will see you guys all there with the racing vlogs and with all the content we're gonna be posting. Thank you so much for watching this one, and we are getting ready to hit the road to head south. See you guys all in the next one. Deuces.